Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Flat Life. And today I have some plans. I was standing on top of that church for a good view. Now you see I've gotten all these sheep and I've gotten that box built I was talking about last episode. And you see some of them were just dumb enough to walk right in here. But sadly I think I'm gonna have to use minecart tracks to get the rest of... Insert disco theme song here. Oh yeah, and the blacksmith burns down, which, did you know that was possible? Like, I thought lava could only spread out a couple of blocks. So I don't know how that happens. Maybe it was thunder or something, but... So I've been using these guys to get my iron. Which, after I'm done getting this guy, I'll show you I actually got myself a full set. And so I've been storing it in here. I really don't like slimes. And I've also found more optimal... Oh, and speaking of the slimes, look what I've done. You can probably barely hear me over that, but that is... that I figured out that if you put them in a little hole, they can't get you. And the rest of your worlds, well, for the most part, is completely peaceful. Which means I can do stuff like mine my cobblestone generator in peace. And farm for wheats. Which I'm probably going to farm the wheat right now. Because I'm running dangerously low on food. Also, from last episode, I really am trying to get better. Like, I rewatched the episode a few times. And it seems I really need to project my voice more, which is what I'm trying to do. I also definitely need to learn better editing. Because just speeding stuff up and just speeding boring parts up is probably not going to cut it if I want to show people the world. What are you doing? Get inside. But yeah. I have some plans for... Okay, well, let's sleep through this night. So what I want to do is... Once I get all of the people up into their box, just hold that thought for a second. Come on. Anyways, what I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted, I'm gonna put the people up into the box so that they can't get killed by zombies, because they keep spawning the iron golems. Really, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to shear the white sheep and make kind of a cloud town for them up in the sky. Which means I'm gonna have to separate them. Let's do some procrastinating. Are you guys in love? What are you doing? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break all the doors of the town. Oh yeah, and I've written a little sign. I wrote down the date that I started this so that I don't forget. Oh, and if any of you have names for the worlds, like as a whole, please let me know down in the comments. I don't want it to just be named Flat Life. That's the series' name. But anyways, I'm either gonna repair that or I'm gonna tear it down at some points, but as long as I keep moving doors into here, the villagers should wander in here when it gets dark, and I'm gonna take some extra consideration to make sure they don't hurt themselves. Let's get some leaves. It's not instant? I thought it was instant. Sky leaves. And it would be rude not to report. Even though this is not a server, no one cares what I do. It is a flat world. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of barricade these guys off so that they can't. I'm gonna barricade them off so that they can't accidentally jump off. And then I just remove this. Well, but not, because look, he could. Why do they lack basic intelligence? He thinks he's so cool standing on the roof, and I jumped down there to save him, and he's gonna get pushed off by my fat hitbox, and then he's gonna get hurt, and I don't want that. Alright, let's see here. I think if I do this, they'll be fine. Oh no! Ugh. Oh, it should be physically impossible for them to get themselves hurt. Alright. They can just go right in. So now, I'm gonna work on collecting the doors and moving them to the centralized location. Where's this one? I don't know, I might either take those doors too. I might minecart them over. Or I might just use that village for... Oh, wait, I forgot these books. This is an episode 1 chore. But I guess I'll take it on episode 2. Where's it? Where's it? Go away. Go away. We're done with you. No more of this. Episode 1 was boring because of you guys. Well, because of me, but... I mean... They certainly didn't help. Sorry guys, I'm gonna move your houses. Your houses are based off low. Is that a chicken? Chicken. Come here, chicken. See, I don't have seeds. Oh, there's 2 of them. I need them. Don't you despawn on me. You know, I really get sidetracked so easily. I'm like, let's break the doors. Oh, there's a chicken. Quick, get seeds. Oh, but I can't get seeds but I can't look at it if it's not all perfectly planted. It's like, gosh, I just can't. I'm just not organized. I hope you all are okay with that. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here watching this long. Alright. I'll fix this later. Come on, chickens! I need you guys. I need that too. I have seeds. Do not take seeds. Oh, you take meats. That's not fair. You are like, expensive chickens. Come on, guys. I think after that it's only pigs and cows I need, right? I mean, I'm not really gonna... I mean, I can use them for food. Oh, come on, don't lose interest. Come on, guys. Why are they so sad? They're holding their heads. They're hanging their heads low. Come on, chickens. You've done it. You've left me a trap in the hole. And of course, now they're coming in. Come on. No. in there with you. Guys, you guys have a baby. Oh, sorry. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm not doing it on purpose. There's actually a way I found out you can get out of these pits. You use a ladder. And you think the chickens can climb the ladder, but the chickens actually can't climb the ladder if you put it here. So you can go and you can get their eggs, and then you can climb right out. And the extra ones are going to be inside this house for no reason. Where is it? I'm sure I'll find those later. Anyways, it is getting to be nighttime. Oh, I'm scared. This is the first night I've stayed up alone. Well, not alone, but like the first night I've stayed up in this world. Come on now. I'm so sorry for you. Oh no, it's not. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no. Get to safety. What are you doing? Oh no. Get up there. Hurry. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, way to give me a jump scare, you creep. What is it, sulfur? Utterly useless. I should really put doors back in my house, but let's first get the people up there. First, I'm gonna have to knock you down for doing good. Look at everyone up here. Any cram. I'm so sorry. Put me there. You can go up there. Yay! Even the guy in the sheep pen made it. Good on you guys. Now I'm gonna go get revenge on a skeleton. Alright, where is he? Come here, skeleton. I'm gonna fight you. I'm not gonna lose this time. I demand to see him. I demand to see Bonington. I don't know. I'll take those though. Whoa, what? Enderman? Can I get pearls from them? Wait, can I make a skeleton shoot him? Oh gosh, he's so accurate. Yes. How do I safely get Enderman? Is he mad? I'm gonna get some ender pearls. Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? Why don't you go behind me? Come on. I know the counters to you. You might have powers, but I have blocks. Oh, run! Come on, friends. That's what I'm talking about. I want to keep those for later. They're special. And I want to move those villagers up because I cannot hear myself think. I can use that to get bone meal to hopefully hurry up growth and some other things. Okay, what? A zombie's up here. They were not okay. They would have gotten killed. make sure that doesn't happen. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather some white wool from the sheep, and then I'll begin making a little cloud village. Catch you guys in a bit. You know, after gathering all these sheep into organized pens and breeding them up, like even after gathering all the wool, I've decided that I kind of want to do something else with the villagers. So, see, let's go up here. I've gathered, I think, every single one except for the one in the slime pits into this box. And what I want to do instead is I want to bring up this blacksmith, and I want to move it all the way up into the sky. On a little floating island, like, you know, those like fantasy ones. I might use some of the wool to actually build a propeller to illustrate how the island is staying up in the air. It's like, maybe I'll add some lore. Maybe I'll make some lore for it too. The lore could be that, well, this island was maybe part of the flat worlds, part of the Superflat worlds once, but the villagers were smart. I'll just go along with it. These villagers were smart. I know it seems unlikely, but these villagers were smart, and they invented a way to pull the dirt out of the ground, and then using stone, because, well, they'd also created cobblestone generators out of their lava. And so using stone from that, they could form the bottom to the islands and propel it up using their propellers. But only to the blacksmith, the wealthiest of the villager jobs. The rest of them had to live down in the dumps, or the flat world below. And while the blacksmith was up in the sky and safe from all the zombies, the rest of the people had to suffer. That was until a sheep snuck into their little floating box. He's the sheep in the floating box. And until a sheep snuck in and talks to the poor villagers and was like, "How would you like to have an island up there with a blacksmith?" And they were like, which is Squidward translation for, "Oh, well, of course we'd love to have a house up there next to the blacksmith. In fact, maybe it could even be above the blacksmith house." And so that is what they did. They built a mansion above the blacksmith in the sky, with waterfalls cascading down from its squids would fall down onto the blacksmith house. And the blacksmith would groan. He'd be like, "Ugh, if only I hadn't made fun of the other villagers. I'm gonna get that sheep." And then because the sheep was so magical, the sheep turned lime, the color lime, because that's my favorite color of sheep. And you can't get it, but that's the lore, okay? Anyways, thanks for listening to that little bit of lore. I'm gonna cut again and just gather. Oh no, well, I'm not gonna cut. I'm probably just gonna make a time lapse of me gathering like an inventory full of cobblestone that I can smelt up for the islands. So, I mined so much cobblestone, and I'm in a lot of pain, and so I wanted to do something else. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these all into furnaces, a stack of them into furnaces, and then I'm gonna line the wall with them. And then what I'm gonna do, I just can't do that. I'm gonna put these all as smelts. And then while I'm mining the rest of my cobblestone, this cobblestone will be turning into stone. So it's kind of knocking out two things at once, if you know what I mean. Anyways, well, let's go sleep. Even though I left it at night, I did not die because these friends are taking up the mob cap. And so I'm probably just gonna turn these all into pickaxes. You know what? I might take some of that iron. Why not? Treat myself to some iron picks. I mean, we can always get more. And that's probably it for now. I'd better get started on mining 100,000 more stone. Oh yeah, I also figured out, look at these. They mine with stone. They mine like stone, and look, it's covering up the lava. So these wood slabs are made of stone. And I think that's pretty special property. So I've been collecting a whole lot of them, as you can see. In fact, I think whenever I get extra wood, I always turn it into the slabs. Here, I'll do that right now. It's the slab station. I mean, you never know when you're gonna need fireproof oak wood. Oh shoot. Yep, that's my big old slab collection there. You never know when you'll need fireproof oak wood, I guess. That's a weird thing to say. Anyways, I'm gonna get to crafting my pickaxes. And I'll cut here. Well, I've decided to use yellow wool as the temporary block for building up the island. So, as you can probably imagine, that's going to take quite a long time to get, and be pretty tedious too. So I'm just gonna quickly gather up this stone, and then start shearing sheep. And I'm not gonna turn that one into a time-lapse, because it's gonna be gathering weights, breeding the sheep, shearing the sheep, putting it into chest, and I'm probably gonna get like 9 stacks of it maybe. So I'm gonna cut this recording, and I'll see you soon. Well, I've done it. I've gathered all the materials I will probably need for the Blacksmith Islands, including 9 stacks of temporary blocks, and they were quite a pain to get. Such a pain. In fact, I'm probably gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on building the islands, and I'm just gonna mine cobblestone or do something more fun. I mean, building the island's fun, but I'm a little tired out from that. Also, can anyone tell me why squids are not spawning in this? I thought I did everything right, and I wanted to write a book, but I guess I couldn't know. Anyways, that's probably where I'm gonna end off for today. Bye-bye. Have a good one, y'all.